whether you're doing an equity waiver theater gig, or you're in a student film, or whatever it might be, treat it as if it is the single most important piece of work you will ever do.
Absolutely, because you're forming habits, and these are habits, and people can say, oh, but I wouldn't do that if blah, blah, blah. That's not true. The way that you present yourself, the way that you show up on time, the way that you treat everybody around you, it's not going to change. And so, I mean, I shouldn't say that. Maybe you could change. I don't know. But I'm kind of a believer in making habits. And that's where all of this work ethic and, reading lists and things like that. I didn't develop that, just yesterday. I started that, gosh, this is for the better part of 2 decades. And so when I think about, this professionalism, and I look at it, in acting, like you said, treating whatever it is that you're working on as the most important thing that you're doing. And, again, going back to my friend James, I definitely learned that from him. Like I said, the guy had, huge success. And if we were late to our 10:30 p.m. rehearsal, because that's the only time we could get the theater, we were in trouble. I mean, we needed to get there. We needed to show up. We needed to know our stuff, and we needed to get done what we needed to get done to, for the plays that we were doing that weekend. And, there was no difference in anything. It was all, and I think it goes back to your work ethic. If that's your work ethic and that's who you are, then that's how you're going to be wherever you are.
Amen. So that, and thank you for that. That sort of wraps that piece. That the other title for that piece is, as you said, remember the things your mom taught you.
Absolutely true.
we all need to remember mom's lessons, right?
It's true. I mean, they're so simple, and like we were laughing, earlier. I said, "Oh, but that all stuff all seems obvious." But you're right. I mean, the things like be nice, be on time, be professional. All of these things, say thank you. All of these things. It's amazing how many people don't do these things, and how somebody just engaging in a tiny bit of courtesy stands out from the herd. And I'm sure you know this as a producer, as a manager, as someone who looks at writers and actors all the time. I can't, it's just amazing. Like I said, just a little bit of humanity, a little bit of courtesy takes us a long, long way.